Hey guys, it's me, Kim, if you didn't know. I'm back again with another makeup tutorial. I know a lot of you were asking me to do some more, so I'm here. I tried to do a little more homework and have a look in mind before I did this, but that was a complete fail. So I'm just gonna have to freestyle this look once again, and I hope it turns out well, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Okay guys, so on a clean, moisturized face, you're gonna start off with a primer, and a primer doesn't replace your moisturizer, it just acts as a base that helps your foundation adhere to your face better, but not seep into your pores. So you still wanna cleanse, you still wanna moisturize, but then you wanna prime, and that helps your foundation last longer, and it helps it just look luminous and all that, depending on the type of primer you have. I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer, and it has coconut water in it, so it's gonna be moisturizing and dewy and all that goodness, okay? A little chunk there. I'm just applying it on the 5 points of my face and just rubbing that out. Okay, so my next step, I like to do my eyebrows. I used to do my foundation first and then my eyebrows, but I like to switch it up sometimes, and I feel like this one has been working for me lately. So I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Dipbrow, and if you guys remember from my last tutorial, or my last 2 tutorials, my dip brow was struggling and it was really sad. Guys, I'm on my second one. Holla holla woot woot, okay? This lasts forever. Like, I had that dip brow for like 2 years, so this is about to last the next 2 years, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna go in and I use Ebony. I like to brush up my brow hairs in an upward motion just to reveal your eyebrow shape. And remember guys, your eyebrows are not twins, they're cousins or sisters. Maybe they shouldn't be that far related. But just know they're not like identical, okay? So yeah, just gonna go in and fill, and I start with the baseline just to outline my shape. You know, and I start filling it out from the middle, and then I like to comb down my hairs at the top and shape it up there too. And as you shape them out, make sure you fill it in starting from the end, because you want your ends to be darker than your front part of your eyebrow. And make sure you use that spoolie and comb that in to blend in the product. And I like to angle up at the front so it gives it more like hair strokes. Okay, so the next step would be concealing your eyebrows. You'd want to opt for maybe 1 shade lighter, 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation color, just so you can highlight your brow bone and really just conceal all the hairs that you haven't plucked and just give that nice crisp illusion. A trick you can do is just conceal underneath your brows so it's not so highlighted above your brows. Or you can use a concealer that's exactly your shade, so you don't have to worry about giving that type of halo eyebrow effect. Oh my god, we're filming this with natural lighting, guys, so you're gonna see everything, okay? So, as I said, I'm not a makeup artist. It just works for me, okay? So, don't judge me.
Bitch, shut up, you a makeup artist. MUA. Kim MUA.
Whatever. Just want to make sure you blend it out. Okay guys, so these are my brows. As you can see, they are related, which is the goal. I have it concealed. They look a little crispier than when I first started. And yeah, so this is the ideal look that you're going for. Alright guys, now it's time for the eyes, and I like to start off with an eyeshadow primer. I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, that's such an extra step, but eyeshadow primer helps your eyeshadow just lay down without creasing. It helps the color pop more, and it just helps it last so much longer. I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Caffeine. All over. And don't be shy with this shit. And it kind of just like blanks out the eye, because I have like darker lids, so this just gives it more of a neutral base to get everything started. I still don't know my eyeshadow look, guys, but we're priming. Okay, I have time. Okay. Okay, so I think I have the look that I want to do down packed, and I'm gonna go in with the new Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I usually like to dabble in between different palettes and stuff, but I think I'm gonna stick to this one, just one palette. So if you do have this palette or you are thinking of purchasing it, then you can create this look just from this one palette. It's lit. So one thing I like to do before I put it on my eye is I like to map out my color palette on my hand. And I pick my transition shades, I see how it looks, because I feel like my hand's pretty similar to my eyelid, so I like to map it out just to see how it goes, you know? So let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a transition shade in Burnt Orange, and you want to pick a shade that's not too dark for your transition because it's gonna blend all the dark colors and the light colors together. I'm just doing some circular motions, sweeping that color. All over. To track. And just a note, guys, when it comes to transition shade, do not be shy from bringing it up to your brow bone. I feel like that's a lesson that I've learned over the years. I used to just keep it in the crease, and then when I'd go in with the crease color, the transition color was totally gone. So that's why you want it to be light enough so it's not so crazy up there. So go ham, guys. Alright guys, so I have my transition color on. My next color, I'm going to go in with a deeper crease color and see how that goes. I'm going in with Sienna. Yeah. And just following the map of your eyeball. We all have different shapes. Embrace your shape and follow it. Okay? Just buffing that into my crease. Just like that. Like an N shape. Or a sideways C. Alright guys, so now that my crease color is applied, I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used for my transition color. I'm just going to blend that all out. You know, another lesson I've learned over the years, it really is all about the blending, especially when you start getting more intense with your colors and how many colors you're applying to your eye. You definitely want to blend that out. I'm going to go in with the lid color. Oh my gosh. Shit. Bronze. I'm going to go in with bronze. I'm going to go in with a flat brush. A little hair on it. Yeah, so a little bronze here. And apply it right directly on my eyelid. And I'm going to pack this in because it is a shimmer. So you don't want to swipe white because then, well, unless you're going for that look, but I'm not. So lightly pack that in on the center of my eye. And just diffuse that out. And that was one pat. Look how pigmented that is. You want to start off lightly and really diffuse out the product before you go back in for more. I'm really just talking shit. I really don't know what I'm talking about, but okay. You stupid? Okay. Going with the other eye. Actually, we can up the intensity. Let's up the intensity. And don't be shy. Makeup's fun, guys, so I feel like you really can't go wrong. Even if you go wrong, you can just say that's the look you went for, and it would be a look. Alright guys, so I packed on the lid color, and I'm going to go in with a deeper crease color just to add some dimension. I kind of went crazy with the sparkle, and it's all over the place, but this mulberry color should do the trick and kind of bring it back together. So let's see how that goes. And I'm just going to follow the formation that I did for Sienna. So that was the second eye color I did. I'm tired already, guys. This is no joke. For all you guys who think we wear makeup for you, do you really think I'm here for how much minutes, sometimes hours, beating my face just for you not to know that I've used 3 colors on my eyes? I don't think so. That kind of cleaned it up a little. See? My eyeshadow's all applied. I'm just gonna go back in with that fluffy brush and kind of just blend everything together. Okay. Yeah. As I have like my mouth open, helps concentration. Okay, and one step I like to do before I move to complexion is line my waterline with some liner. Okay, and I'm going in with the Marc Jacobs black gel liner. It's like called Blacquer, but I'm not French, so. And honestly, I feel like you can't go wrong with black liner. Just go in. Like, you'll clean it up with your concealer. Before I put on my foundation, I like to color correct. So that's going to help my under eye dark circles, also my like hyperpigmentation. And color corrector, it's a science. It helps balance out the colors. So underneath your foundation, your hyperpigmentation or whatever problem areas you're concerned about isn't showing through your foundation. This is orange, so deep orange or like a red helps cancel out darkness, and green helps cancel out redness. So I'm going to go in with this LA Girl Pro Concealer in orange and color correct. And a little really does go a long way, because you really don't want to look orange under your foundation, or green. So just pick all the areas you're trying to color correct. And my mustache is going back, so I gotta cover that. On this side, it's just all the way jacked up, because I sleep on this side, so that definitely plays a factor. I also answer my phone on this side. So this side goes through a lot compared to this. There's like 3 dots and there's about to be 50. So note that, guys. So this is the final color correcting look. I'm done.
Fabulous.
Kidding. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you the regions, and with a damp beauty blender, you just want to lightly blend it out. Okay. And you know you've corrected correctly when it looks like concealer. Like your eyes are already so bright. Alright guys, if you thought I couldn't look any crazier, I'm back again, looking crazier. So the foundation that I have on my face right now is the new NARS Natural Radiant foundation. This one's a medium to full coverage. It's going to give you more of a dewy, radiant finish, but not so dewy, and it's not matte. So it's right in the middle, and that's why I really like it. And yeah, I'm in the shade Macao. If you guys are similar shades as me, then you'll be Macao too. So I'm going to go in with a damp beauty blender. I recently started using this side of the beauty blender. I don't know why I've never, but yeah, let's go in. Just pat. Okay. And right away, you can see the natural radiance that it gives. Like, look at that sheen. So pretty. And a damp beauty blender, guys, helps the foundation not be so cakey and packed on. It also diffuses your foundation out nicely and gives you that more airbrushed look and finish than a dry beauty blender. Alright guys, and just another tip, you always want to blend down to your neck depending on your top. If you're wearing like a white turtleneck, then you know, there's only so far you can go. But I always try to match my foundation color to my neck because it is a different tone. I am pretty light in my chest. So that's a tip. And as I said, if you have those halo eyebrows going on, you want to make sure you're dabbing your foundation close to your eyebrow line so you're not having floating eyebrows and stuff. I was just complaining about full face to go home and do homework, but I love makeup and I love you guys, so I'm doing it for you, okay? So I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Latte. And as I said, you want your concealer to be 1 to 2 shades lighter if you want that highlighting effect and really give you dimension on your face. So I'm going to go in with this matchstick. I usually go in with, oh there it is, a liquid concealer, but because I'm already giving you so much radiance and like dewiness, I'm going to go more with a matte matchstick. So yeah, you can warm it up, but we don't have product like that to waste, so I'm going to just go in and warm it up on my face. So yeah. You want to go in with your concealer. I like to do a V shape because that really brings the light to where you want the light to go. And these sticks are so creamy. I just love them. Even when I'm like just going to school, a quick dab dab and I'm all done. So I'm just going to show you the regions where I highlight. So under your eye, don't worry if you're not really getting under there because your beauty blender or your brush should do the job. Also your chin, you know, where your mustache grows. Your forehead, right in the center. Down your nose, the tip of your nose. I'm going to go back in with my trusty beauty blender. This is the Real Techniques beauty blender. And I'm going to go in with the tip of it because it's really just going to get underneath your eyes and like right in the crevices. So yeah, just lightly pass. And remember, it is damp. Everything is damp. Okay, and just get into those crevices and bring that out. So this is me with my highlight concealer on. And honestly, I could go out like this. Like this is a look. But, you know, if you know me, I always take it a step further. And I'm going to go in with some contour, okay? So I have another matchstick by Fenty Beauty. I'm so tired, it's crazy. This is in Expresso, and you want to go, as you did with your concealer, 1 to 2 shades higher. With your contour, 1 to 2 shades darker, okay? So I'm just going to show you the regions where I contour. You're going to follow your natural cheekbone line, and if it's harder for you to just see your cheekbones, then you can make the fishy face and just follow that line, okay? Just want to lightly go in. Also jawline. Okay. If you have a large forehead like mine, you can go ahead and warm up your forehead. And also down the bridge of your nose. I personally like to follow my natural bridge nose, like the bridge of my nose. I don't really care to make it appear smaller. These European standards, oh my god. And yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to go and blend in my contour. I use this side of my beauty blender for my highlight concealer. For my contour, I'm going to use the other side just so it doesn't make my contour all mucky with a lighter product. Okay, and you're just going to lightly buff it up because if you buff it down, then it just defeats the purpose of you contouring. So you just want to buff that out. And this, ladies and gentlemen, just like your eyeshadow, it's all about the blending. You definitely do not want to leave with a harsh line, unless that's the look you're going for. Well, I'm not, so. I think I kind of like it. Alright guys, so this is me highlighted and contoured. We're just going to go in and set my contour and highlight. I usually use the Laura Mercier translucent powder, but I'm all out of that, so I'm just going to go in with this MAC Mineralize Skinfinish powder. And with a damp beauty blender, I'm going to go in with the product and just lightly press it into my skin. And this is going to help with creasing and stop creasing in its tracks. And also, if you have oily or more oily skin, this is going to help you suppress your oil. I'm actually feeling this Mineralize finish though. Like, Mac, shout out to you. Now I'm going to finish up my eyes now that I have my complexion all done. And I'm going to start off, well I already put glue on my lashes and I'm just letting that dry for a little. I use the Quake glue, if I can find it. I can't, but it's the Quake glue. I'm going to go in with this eyeliner and just line my lash line, just so I can hide my band when I put my lash on. I'm not going to do a serious wing this time, but if you guys want a serious wing tutorial, check out my the first makeup tutorial, the sexiness makeup tutorial for a detailed wing liner. Oh shit. Oh well. So yeah, just lash line. I'm so tired guys, oh my god. I can't even speak. Now I have my lash. It's pretty tacky. You're gonna wait till the glue, it's not wet, not dry, tacky. And you're gonna apply the lash as close as you can to the lash line. Okay. Starting at the end and bringing it together at the top, the front. Alright guys, so my lashes are on right now. I'm just going to go in with the color Sienna and just apply that on my lower lash line just to balance out the colors that are happening on my eye. And put this down. Thank God for the palettes that come with mirrors, because what would we do without you? There we go, just smoke that out. Now for a Lock-It signature, the Pixie Dust. I'm going to go in with Glistening and put that in my inner corner just to brighten up the look. And brighten up my eyes. Just buff that out. Just, oh ho ho! That happens, guys. If you can't take a little eye poking, makeup's not for you, okay? I'm joking. But it's gonna happen, don't cry. And I'm also gonna use that same color and put it on my brow bone. Just to make that pop. And drag that out. Alright guys, to complete the eye look, I'm going to go in and seal my lashes with my natural lashes with mascara. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex. And yeah, I'm just going to go in and conceal my lashes in with the lashes. Okay, just lightly sweep that. And also put that on my lower lash line. There goes my mouth. Now I'm going to touch on my cheeks. I'm going to apply a little blush, and this just adds a little color to your face, you know? So I'm going to go in with the new bareMinerals Gen Nude in the color You Had Me At Merlot. I'm feeling these names brands. Keep them coming. And I'm going to lightly just go in with my brush. And this is a buildable formula, so you don't want to go too ham. It goes in. But yeah, okay. So I like to just apply it right above my contour and just buff it out to the apples of my cheek. And don't be too shy, especially if you go light with your brush. It shouldn't be a problem. Now, one of our favorite steps, highlighting, guys. Who doesn't love a good highlight? I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild MegaGlow highlighting powder in crown of my, I don't know.
Canopy, I think it is. Crown of my Canopy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, guys. Number 322B, okay?
Like, yes, drugstore come through.
You already know. Oh, damn. It's a murder scene out here. Oh, damn. And also, on the tip of your nose and the bridge of your nose, I also like to apply it on my cupid's bow. Yeah. Alright guys, it's lip time. We're bringing it in, okay? So I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Mademoiselle Push Lip in PMS. And I'm going to do, I call it the classic Kim lip because I do this like all the time. Like, what is any other lip? I'm just going to outline a lip. Okay. And honestly, I like to go in with my fingers and kind of buff it out. So guys, I could leave it like this if you guys want more of a matte type of lip look. Or you can go in with your Fenty Gloss Bomb lip gloss and just give it a nice little sheer. Just like that.
Just like that.
Okay. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I can't really see myself because it's so blinding. So I hope it's looking popping. Hope you love it. Don't forget to subscribe and comment and let me know what else you want to see, okay?